Well, welcome to episode 8. Yeah, as you can tell, kind of decided to go a little farther on it. Contemplated for a minute, but yeah, well, we just decided to just tear the whole front end off of it. So we're just gonna go ahead and pull the motor and transmission out of it. Transmission pan's got a leak, but other than that, the only reason really to pull it out is, motor's pretty clean, but to clean the motor up better. And easy access to everything else. Firewall, all that. It's pretty open now. Some of the wiring's old in here, so I'll probably just go ahead and buy all new wire. So I get a harness for it still. Probably can on L&C. But, say what? Yeah. So, that's what we're going to do. Put a motor transmission out of it. Probably pull the wiring. Just got the headers off of it just to get for clearance. And also, it helps pull the motor. If you're going to try to pull one unit, it helps to pull the front end off. Especially if you're going to leave transmission and motor hooked up together. My gut feeling is I'd rather separate it, but majority votes, and we're going to try to leave it together and pull it out. I just knew, without the front end, or with the front end on, 8-foot ceilings, I don't see 6-foot vertical coming out. But anywho, at least we had to line up the fenders real good and everything once we go back putting it back together. But so that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned. Yo! Welcome back, Carter. No, either way. Welcome back. We're gonna, we're starting episode 8 on this. So we pretty much got the whole front motor out. Got the motor over there in the stand. So now's the time to where you can easily get to the fuel lines, brake line, because they like to route the fuel line, brake line under that motor mount. So tough to get to. But since everything's cleared out, we're going to go ahead and take care of the lines. Like I said, the brake line and fuel line is going to run all the way back. We're going to go ahead and drop that fuel tank today. You can see the rubbers here, which will kind of go up and hook to the metal fuel line, but we're going to drop the fuel tank, put the new brackets on there, put the new rubbers and fuel line on there. Got a new sending unit goes in there. And while it's off, we're going to hopefully today start pressure washing things and start painting things. Once we get all that taken care of, we're going to pull the wheels off, rolled outside. See how good that awesome degreaser is by getting all this grease out of here so we can paint it good. And we'll see how far we can get, whether we can start on the firewall or not today. But that's what we're going to do. about to lay some good stuff on this frame. We got everything pressure washed. Use some degreaser. Now it's time for us to lay some of this rust encapsulator down. Eastwood paint. I bought a couple of the aerosols just in case there were some nooks and crannies you can get to with a brush. Got a couple of rollers too, but we'll be brushing first. We got one coat of the encapsulator on the front. We'll let her dry and then see if we need to do another coat, but definitely is looking better than what it did. So far so good. Like I said, it sprays on thin. I just noticed we need to do that dust cover. Totally missed the dust cover. Either way, we'll go back over it. Well, we got the encapsulator put on for most of the part. For back here, we may put another coat on or not. But we're gonna let this dry overnight. Yeah, I see some spots where we missed. But either way, looks like it went on pretty good. I tell you, it goes far. I'm telling you. I feel if 1 gallon could do 5 cars, like for real. If you ever was to use the Encapsulator Plus Eastwood paint, man, I'd start with a paint. I'm telling you, I overbought. Because it goes far. But it's looking good. Well, since we got the motor out, we decided to degrease it, pressure wash it, and I think I'm gonna go back orange with it. So we're gonna sand it all down the best we can, and intake came out pretty clean, but yeah, we're gonna sand it best we can and then repaint it. Now we're not quite done yet, but all I want you to do is, would you just look at it? Hey, would you just look at it? Would you just look at it?
I'm looking.
Just look at it. Just look at it. That's all I want you to do, is just look at it. Orange came out pretty good. Once again, we ain't done yet, but just look at it. We'll just look at it. Just look at her. Look at her. Well, with 2 months thinking about it, keep it or not keep it, decided to not keep it. So removed the AC area and the fan unit, and gonna buy a shave plate, sort of shave plate kit, and just shave that. They do make aftermarket AC heat unit you can buy. Still got to use their heater core, well, not the original heater core, but the unit that you purchase comes with a heater core built into the system, so you still got to run the hoses out. to your water pump, but man, it's just going to look so much better. All that bulk is gone. It's had a little more time to complete the truck, but you know, sometimes just it's what happens, you know. You just want to do more stuff, and had to think about it before we put that motor in, you know. On top of that, I got to clean all that wire mess up, but I think it's gonna look better without it, so let's see.